Hey guys, welcome back to the Bucket Think Tank. How's your fandom treating you? And today we're going to get into it with a book we've been falling a bit behind on, and that's Dark Knight's Death Metal, Issue 5. So, Issue 5, if you recall, when we saw Issue 4, well, they screwed the pooch. They screwed the pooch, and as Wonder Woman, Superman, and Batman finally convinced Superboy Prime to team up with him to handle the last bit of crisis energy to Flash, and goes to the Mobius chair, and it turns out, oops, the Batman who laughs, now calling himself the Darkest Knight, sort of jerry-rigged the chair to make it so all the power goes to him, and now here he is looking all dark and menacing, like, now I can kill Perpetua. And that's pretty much what happens. And there's really not much more after that. Most of the tie-ins don't deal with anything important, which is a bit sad because I was actually wanting to go into those, but they're really just sort of not worth going more in depth into. There's a couple of dark stories involving the Goblin King. There's another story with the Super Pets, which is more dark than anything. One that really kind of pissed me off, and it probably shouldn't have, involving John Henry Irons, and a really, really bad trope that I just hate. That's why I stopped reading Far Sector. But whatever. Then we had another one with Lobo. That one was just hilarious because we found a bunch of other Lobos. The Batman Who Frags comes in, and he's like, yeah, I'm the main man. I'm also Batman. So Batman's more the main man than he was before. He's more the main man than the main man. Therefore, he's a super main man, which means he's Batman as the main man. I don't even know if that makes sense, but whatever. That's pretty much it. So what happens next? Well, what happens next is everyone just sort of realizing, so, we done screwed up. As the Darkest Knight leaves to go battle Perpetua, he leaves behind Castle Bat, which turns into a Batman castle thing. It's sort of like it's like a magic Gundam, let's call it that, without a pilot. Actually, it's just a golem, let's call it that. That makes a lot more sense. Or if you want to go for a DuckTales moment, the Minotaur from Raiders of the Lost Harp. Anyway, doesn't matter. They're pretty much, the League can't beat it, because if there's one thing every Batman's prepared for, it's to stop his friends more than his enemies. So, yeah, this has Red Sun Kryptonite in it. It's got some stuff to stop magic. It's got the Rot to stop Swamp Thing, the whole to-do. And then the Legion of Doom show up, and Lex Luthor traps it in a snow globe, and Harley breaks it. And then we get a rundown from Lex. And everyone's like, well, should we trust Lex? And Superman's like, well, we don't really have anything else to do. Because, we done goofed. So I'd say let the man talk. And Lex pretty much goes, okay, so soon the one who laughs, he'll kill Perpetua. And when she's dead, he'll finish using our fears to build his own nightmare. He'll build his own nightmare multiverse. When he's done, he'll kill us all and surround this empty Earth, the core of our reality, with his own versions. And that's bad. Almost as bad as my face. And Superman points out, this is still kind of your fault. And Wally poses, so how do we get more crisis energy? If anyone's going to think big, it's going to be you, Lex. You're the king of over-the-top ideas. And Lex like, yeah, that's the trick. We don't have to think small. And ultimately what the plan is to just use 10th metal, which is the metal they use to help take out Barbatos. And everyone's like, well, no, the Batman Who Laughs is, now more powerful than Barbatos ever was, Luthor. Lex like, can I finish? Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. Alright, ever since Perpetua was first locked away, key truths of our universe and our history have been hidden from us, and throughout time, at special moments, brave men and women have invented machines to seek the truth, to peer into the heart of our reality, however terrifying. In these past months, I have designed a machine to do that, because I've been really salty these past couple months. So the metal X shards are from the Forge of Worlds, and they can guide you there so you can make this machine I've been working on. Just a thing. And then it comes down to a talk about the machine. Diana posed a question. It will help redirect crisis energy to us so we can fight him. Lex like, no, we're all batteries for crisis energy, and it's opposite. Crisis energy is born of our fears, our anger, our desire, all of that to be big. It invites us to change history to make the present more important. But anti-crisis energy is connective. It unites people through memory and history, reminding us we are all small but part of an epic story. Build my machine and use it to unknot the timeline and restore everyone's memories. In doing so, you will connect us all to the truth to create a powerful stream of anti-crisis energy you might be able to use to fight him. And Diana goes, well, hold on there, Chrome Dome. I used anti-crisis energy against Perpetua last time and it didn't work. Crisis energy was more powerful by far. And Lex goes, no it wasn't. And this comes to a reveal that leads me to be pretty smart. So Diana realizes, like, oh, it wasn't. It was her fault. And Diana remembers that Perpetua taunted her during the fight when they went through the door way back when. And Perpetua told her that if she one used Antichrist energy, everything would be brought to bear, all history would matter, time would unknot, many of us would be dead. You saw the truth, and it made you scared. And she hesitated. And this is where we get to the big reveal that I called a while ago. Diana looks to Clark and Bruce, and it's like, so what really happened? Bruce tells us that he's dead. He's been dead the whole time, ever since the first battle with Perpetua, when the Batman invaded. And this is how he's been able to use the Black Lantern ring, and he can't go back to all the stuff he went through, so they're both dead. They're both dead. And I just have to say this.
Oh, is that right? Well, I sure hope somebody picks up that phone, because I f***ing called it!
Because I did call it. I did an issue, I believe it was issue 2 or 3, when they went to save Superman from New Apocalypse, and the Dark Father. Yeah, I'm a genius. I'm brilliant. Anyway, so the three Chuckleheads, they hug it out, and they now go to their next plan, alright? So Superman goes to prison on Apocalypse, breaks out the bad guys, like, okay guys, so, who wants to help me mess some stuff up, alright? And Giganta goes up and says, let me guess, you want us bad guys to team up with you and save the Earth. Superman's like, no, I want your help to destroy it. I'm like, wait, what? And then we go to Diana, Lobo, and Lex, and they're getting ready for their plan to make the machine at the World Forge over the Rock of Eternity. And Lex hands her the book, and Diana poses the question, why not do this himself? And Lex says he's too weak, but even if it wasn't, this is Diana's task. Superman seeks to pull out the best of us. Batman seeks to curb the worst of us, where Diana seeks the truth. And in this final war, the truth is the metal by which we will live or die. And so she goes down there with her horde of Lobos to go down there. And we go next. So we see above the Earth, we see a lot of Supermen. We see Bizarro Superman, our main Superman with his mullet, Superboy Prime, Cyborg Superman. We see Star Sapphire. I'm guessing that's Carol Ferris. We see Sinestro, Atrocitus, Black Adam's there. And Superman's taking one last look at Earth. And then on the ground, we see everybody there. The bad guys, Swamp Thing, Killer Croc, Superman, Bizarro Superman, Black Manta. Even the Penguin is down there, holding a rock, ready to help. Superman talks about, alright, so everyone here, every living being on this, Batman says, excuse you, and non-living. The Batman goes, correct. Even Sergeant Rock seems to be restored, somehow, whatever. So they're all getting ready. The Darkest Night senses like, I don't think so. And he throws a bunch of Earths at Earth, and we see what looks to be a Spectre, probably Batman Spectre, actual actual Necron Batman, and of course my favorite Dark Knight right now, which is the evil child of Batman and Wonder Woman. Why does she not have a book yet? I don't know. So they're all getting ready, and hell's about to come down as the comic ends. So issue 5, I really liked. I'm not gonna lie. If for no other reason, then it seems like we're getting to the end. I've looked up the next couple of issues. We've got what looks to be like one more tie-in. Hopefully it'll be better than the last couple of tie-ins. And, yeah. And then we have issue 6, and we'll be done, and we can all go home and welcome the new year with only future state, which we'll talk about another time. So, yeah, this was fun. I love when I guess something right, because I don't often do that, and I'm not often right, which is why I don't often do that. But, yeah, I'm excited. I want to see how this comes down. I'm hoping we'll get more from that Wonder Woman, the daughter of Batman and Wonder Woman. That's a power child right there. That is scary. Anyway, with that in mind, let's bring this video to a close. If you're new to the Bucket Think Tank, feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe, check out some other videos, and I'll catch you all later. This is the Bucket Think Tank signing off. Thanks for watching, and as always, may your fandom serve you well.